Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Oblivion Remastered. Standing in front of us, nearly unrecognizable now, is Geoffrey. With that new Daedric helmet of his, you can't even tell there's an orc in there anymore. But yeah, this is Geoffrey in his nasty-looking Daedric gear. Mostly Daedric. He still has ebony gauntlets there because I haven't been able to find any Daedric gauntlets. No idea why those are so difficult to find. And for that matter, the helmet too. It's the only helmet I've found, and it was in a treasure chest in one of the Oblivion gates. Anyway, so we are planning to go take care of Baurus's business, where we actually find out about this cult finally. Before I do that, I want to see if I can make some more damaging potions. Poisons, rather. I have all the expert equipment. I haven't been able to find the master equipment, which is kind of irritating. I'm at a high enough level that it ought to start appearing in treasure troves and whatnot. But let's see. Damage health. Might as well use Nightshade. I have so much of that. And peony seeds, those are easy to get. So now, rather than damage health, damage fatigue. I wonder if any of the damage fatigue stuff I have also has damage health. The answer is no. Okay, damage health and damage fatigue. Damage health and fatigue. I can make 32 of these. Okay, so that should be 20. $25 of the... Oops, wrong button, okay. So yeah, let's make more of those. They only weigh 0.1 units. Okay, filters. Damage health. I did Nightshade, and what was the other thing I used? Peony seeds, that was it. Sacred Lotus Seeds. I think I'll save those for now. Peony Seeds and Nightshade for that. And then it was the Wart Sprig and I guess the Lady Smock leaves. So I can make 12 more. All right. Oh, darn it. I forgot to rename it again, so it's just says damage health, but it's actually damage health and fatigue. Huh. Well. Okay. Alchemy's up to rank 70. That's pretty good. And what other nasty things can we do? Negative effects. Paralyze? Ooh. Let's make a few of these. Okay. Let's see. Shock damage? Frost damage? I don't want to use frost salts for that. Fire damage? Oh, no, that. I don't have to use fire salts. I can use these things. That'll do. And okay, positive effects. Reflect spell. I only have one item for that. Not good enough. Reflect damage. 18%. Kinda meh, but it lasts for nearly a minute. Shield? Wow, look at all those flax seeds. Shield and restore magicka, perhaps? Okay, let's see here. Huh. This and this will do both. Shield and restore magicka. Shield and restore magicka. Shield and restore magicka. So I can make 48 of these. So there's 20. And then resist fire. Now I can make a few resist fire potions. Again, I don't want to use frost salts for that. %, for 120 seconds. Wow, that's worth it. Oh, I don't want to name it that, you silly game. There we go. Okay. Bunch of resist fire. And resist shock. I have a fair amount of that. How come... You know, let's actually reset. Now then. Resist shock. And then resist frost. That's pretty good, I think. 52 new potions. And 30 more. And I'm over encumbered. Of course I am. Not for long. Running low on cure disease potions. Can I make more of those, perhaps? Yes, I can. Alright, that will do, I think. This time for real. Oh, right, this journeyman's retort. I still need to sell it. There we go. Okay. I feel better prepared now.
Hello there. Good to see you. Isn't it uncanny how Ida Lenormand moves?
Horrible weather.
I hear you. Heard any news?
It's almost 7 p.m.
From the other provinces? Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Okay, well then, let's take a look. Vatessen's Secret? That must be the thing with the Mages Guild. But that's not what I want to do right now. This is what I want to do right now. Tar-Meena gave me the second of Mankar Cameron's books about the Mysterium Xarxes, but said that she has never seen Mankar Cameron's third and fourth books on the Mysterium Xarxes. She suggested that I speak to Fintius, the proprietor of the first edition bookstore in the Market District. I don't believe I can get there in time. Who left their horse here?
Hello.
Good to see you.
It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm betting the bookstore will be closed by the time I get there. Oh, Geoffrey, you drama queen, you.
Greetings. What exactly do you require?
Okay. One. Two. Three. This ought to be where I need to go. $7.20. First edition. Well, it's still open. Bookstore. Not Geoffrey Geoffrey's usual place of business. Well, hello there, Fintius.
I'm Fintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
Doesn't seem to be too pleased with me.
Yes?
Let's see then. So he hates these two, likes these two.
Don't try to manipulate. What a great story. That's just top. That's great. How's it go again? Well done. You can't skip. I like that a lot. Don't try to manipulate me. That's great. Don't waste your... Well done. You're wasting your breath.
I've been getting really lucky with these. Oh, I can't do it any further. Got him as high as I can go.
All right, I get it.
All right. Have some money.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
Maybe that'll make him like me even more.
Please, go on.
Oh, it did. Look at that. A jump of 10. Just from that alone.
Good day.
Alright, so, mesmerizing grasp.
I hope I can help. Take your time.
Oh, this dude loves me now.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Got anything special? Boar meat? What, are you a grocery store too? Document of puerile banter. Fortify endurance, fortify willpower, drain speechcraft, drain personality. On the one hand, endurance and willpower are very important for a cleric such as Geoffrey. And on the other hand, speechcraft is also kind of important. Okay. Why is he selling food? You'd think that wouldn't mix very well. And an iron war axe, wow. And clothing. And alchemy. You're selling alchemy equipment. Will you buy alchemy equipment? Mercantile expert. He's a toughie. Well, then I won't sell him my extra journeyman device. I can get a better price from someone else. Silver dishes and a steel shield. Mostly books, but still pretty eclectic. But I don't see anything about Mankar Cameron or the Mysterium Xerxes. Well, I'm actually looking for something special.
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
Well, unfortunately, those are the ones I need, and I was told that you were the man for that job.
I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwinas would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you.
Ah. Well, maybe I can talk to Gwinas himself. Can you tell me anything about him?
I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's Commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself.
I believe I will. Thank you.
Good day.
Oh, he does have some alchemy equipment here. What do you know? Myth or menace? Thief of virtue. The Book of Daedra. You know, that might actually be useful.
I'm here for my book, Mankar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Of course, here you go. Keep us in mind for any future needs.
Thank you, thank you! I can't tell you how long I've been looking for this book.
Excuse me.
You have the hands of...
Oh, man. Don't run away on me. Come on. Let's do some negotiating.
Hi there. What can I do for you?
Mr. Gwinas, I've heard a lot about you from the bookseller.
Go ahead.
Let's butter him up a little bit first. Okay, he doesn't like... He likes these two. Doesn't like these two.
You're pathetic. I'm not buying them. I can't art. That's really funny. That's a bit excessive. That's enough. That's really fun. Blah, blah, blah. What a bore.
Okay.
You've? That's great. Blah, blah. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Be seeing you. Good day.
Well then, I actually wish to speak to you about your recent acquisition.
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine.
Please tell me more about the Mythic Dawn cult.
The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
Okay, mister, I don't know much about them myself, but, unless you're really good with that dagger you have at your side, you're in way over your head.
I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons. I've...
It's not widely known, but these are the people who killed the Emperor.
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor? Mara, preserve us.
I believe you. You weren't involved, but I really need that book.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
Thank you. If I'm to hunt down these murderers, I need the fourth book as well. Can you tell me anything about that?
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Wise man, thank you for your help. Note to Gwinas added to inventory, eh? I have to say, I would think being confronted by someone in nearly a full suit of Daedric armor would, not exactly make it look like I'm not on their side. Note to Gwinas. Gwinas, your interest in the writings of the Master have been noted. You are taking the first steps towards true enlightenment. Persevere, and you may yet join the exalted ranks of the Chosen. If you wish to continue further down the path of dawn, you will need the fourth volume of the Master's Commentaries of the Mysterious Xarxes. It can be obtained only from a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn. As your designated sponsor, I will pass on my copy to you if I deem you worthy. Study the first 3 volumes of the Master's writings. Look for the hidden meaning in his words as best you are able. When you are ready, come to the sunken sewers under the elven gardens in the Imperial City. Come alone. Follow the main tunnel until you reach the room with the table and chair. Sit down. I will meet you there and give you what you desire. The sponsor. Alright then. What's the time? Ah, all the shops are closed now. Probably. Having a rendezvous? Sorry for interrupting. Ah, yes. Blasted, they're closed now. Well. If I'm going to do this properly...
You look like you've swung a mace or two in your time.
Oh, do I ever look like that. So if I'm going to do this properly, it might behoove me to have all 3 of these books on hand.
What is it, citizen?
And of course, it's kind of late. Right, so let's head back to the house.
Hello there.
Hello. Blessings of the 8 and the 1 upon you.
I've never shopped there, but I know she carries good outfitting equipment.
And the rain's starting back up again. Okay. I believe this is where I keep my books and whatnot. Yep, there they are. Alright. They were ridiculous gibberish last time I checked. Oh, their value increases with each one. And they weigh a lot. 5 units for a book? That's a heavy book. Right. What was that? Destruction increase. Oh, these are skill books. Huh. Whosoever findeth this document, I call him brother. Answers or liberations were the slaves of Malbilg that came to know Numantia cast down their jailer king, Maztiek, which Xarxes Mysterium calls the Archaean. Maztiek, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers and whose flesh was opened on rocks thereon, and those angels who loved him no longer did drink from his honeyed ichor, screaming, "Let all know free will and do as they will." Your coming was foretold by my brother, by the Lord Dagon in his book of razors. You are to come as idols drop away from you one by one. You are exalted in eyes that have not yet set on you. You, swain too well-traveled to shatterer of mantles. You, brother, are to sit with me in paradise and be released of all unknowns. Indeed, I shall show you his book and its foul and many-feathered rubric, so that you can put into symbols what you already know. The sphere of destruction is but the milk of the unenslaved. I fault not your stumbling, for they are expected, and given grace by the oils. I crave not your downfalls, though without them you might surpass me, even in the coming earth of all infinities. Lord Dagon wishes you no ills but the momentous. And as he wants, you must want, and so learn from the pages of God this, the ritual of want. What did that teach me? Illusion. Let's see. The tower touches all the mantles of heaven, brother novitiates, and by its apex one can be as he will. More, be as he was, and yet change for all else on that path for those that walk after. This is the third key of Numantia, and the secret of how mortals become makers, and makers back to mortals. The bones of the wheel need their flesh, and that is mankind's heirloom. Oathbreakers beware, for their traitors run through the mimic paths, runner dogs of prolix gods. The dragon's blood have hidden ascension in 6,000 years of ethereal labyrinth, which is arena, which they yet deny is oathbound. By the book, take this key and pierce the divine shell that encloses the mantle takers, the skin of gold, scarab a arbax. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, as far as Geoffrey is concerned, this is all just gibberish and nonsense. Okay. Well, a madman's ravings as far as Geoffrey is concerned. Let's have a good night's sleep. It has been a rather long day. Traveled all the way from the Priory of the Nine up to the Imperial City and did a whole bunch of shopping when I got here. And even managed to find the third book of the Commentaries. Let's see what the weather's like. Ah, still awful.
What is it now?
It's just really impressive to me that you can see the droplets spattering on the water there. I think I saw that as soon as I exited the sewers way back at the start of the game, and it's still impressive. Feel sorry for whoever has to sleep there. Geoffrey's been in that position every now and then. Not recently, though. He's better off now.
You look skilled in alteration. Maybe you can teach me something.
Hello.
Greetings, Orc.
And to you, Bosmer. Blessings of the Nine upon you.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey, sweet lady of mine. Oh, I'll see you again, yes, I'll see you again. Sweet lady of Wayrest, so fine.
Save your sea shanties for when you're on the sea. Maybe your fellow sailors can tolerate your awful singing voice better than I can. Right then, we need to go find Baurus. Luther Broad's boarding house, I think, is where he's hanging out. Yeah. The Path of Dawn. Gwinas told me that Volume 4 of the last book I need can only be given to you by a member of the Mythic Dawn. He had set up a meeting with one whom he called the sponsor. He was to go alone and sit at the table in the sunken sewer beneath the Imperial City. I will go and take that meeting instead, but should find Baurus first. Okay.
What is it, citizen?
Nothing for you to be concerned about, my good man. Geoffrey is not the most experienced person with this kind of work that the Blades get up to, but even he knows that he shouldn't just freely talk about what he's doing with any old person. Okay, I believe the boarding house is here. Wait, is that him?
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out?
Should we really be talking about this out in the open like this? There's someone who's literally right behind you. Well, have it your way. You're the experienced person at this.
They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time.
At any rate, I believe I know where to find them.
This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that fourth book, then. If Tar-Meena is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well.
Tell me more before we go.
The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work. as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention.
Suppose we should go then.
Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
Right here? Huh. All right then. Mud crab.
Look out!
You can handle them, can't you?
Talos bless me.
Don't want to waste my poisoned Daedric sword on a blasted mud crab. I'd rather save it for the bad guys we're after.
This one's mine! Stick to...
Seriously? Stick to... Go through the door. Yeah, that really helped, Baurus. Okay. Oh well.
Get my back! Watch the flank!
Hey, a gold piece. Wealthy rat.
Look out! Not on this day. Stick together! Over here!
What was that? Oh, man. Well, that could work.
Quickly! The training of thousands has passed.
Lesser Staff of Severing? What's it do? Ah. Fine, let's do this the hard way. Lesser Staff of Severing, Drain, Damage Magicka. Whatever. too far ahead, Baurus. It seems to be a tad dangerous down here.
This one's mine!
Oh, I used up my poison. I just remembered. We going this way? Yes, we are.
This one's mine! Stand ready.
Respite. That was lived up to his name as a weak potion of respite. Okay, let's see. Let's just use my standard restore stuff. Okay.
This one's mine!
Oh, I thought Baurus was dead.
A little closer.
A lockpick. Mithril shield. War axe of fracturing? Oh, come on. Just show me what it does, will ya? For some reason, I have to have it go down like that before it'll show me those things. Disintegrate armor. 60 points. Oof. I think I better do some repairs after this fight. Light iron shield. Mithril shield.
Get my back.
Where are you? How'd you get up there? Okay. And then... Flare arrow? Huh. Boris's weapon. Oh, there's a fun pose to be left in. Leather helmet? Meh. I'll take the gold, though. Boris. Boris, please don't be running on ahead. He's running on ahead. Door to the Elven Garden sewer.
Get my back! Look out! Look out!
Okay. Kind of peckish. Let's, have a bit of a snack. Looks like we might be where we need to be. Alright, well, this has been pretty close to a full episode, and before I rush right in there after Baurus... Sound like maybe something was sneaking up on me, a mud crab or whatever. Before I rush in there after Baurus, I think I'm going to call this the end of the episode. So, viewers, thank you very much for watching Oblivion Remastered. In the next episode, presumably, we're going to meet the Mythic Dawn. And when they see me in my Daedric splendor, they will fall all over themselves to get me in the club, because obviously I'm a Daedra worshipper. I mean, just look at me. You know, let's go with that one. They don't need to know. Secretly a cleric of the divines. Don't tell anybody. So, in the next episode, we go in there and see if we can get the 4th book from them. Probably have to bust their heads. Geoffrey is looking forward to that. You know, not so much avenging the Emperor, but more like honoring his spirit. Right. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.